standing in a corner. I see you from across the room. It's kinda crowded here, but I know you see me too. Everybody's singing oh, everybody's singing oh.
So if you guys have watched me since my, I think it was like the A-level results video, then you'll recognise this background because that was in that video. And I am actually back home, back in my bedroom at my family house, and we are, well basically I moved out of my flat, which you guys know, and I'm back here for a little bit, hopefully not too long, but we shall see. And honestly, there has been so much going on. So I think the last video you would have seen was me moving out and me and Jasper going to Somerset. So that was probably the last bit of content you would have seen from me. So honestly, like, so much has changed in the world, like with the whole coronavirus and everything going on. Like, it's such a serious situation, and I think it is so important to consider what's going on in the world, but also it's quite nice to have a little distraction for it. So I am gonna be honest, like, I've been watching so much more TV and so much more YouTube and everything like that, just kind of like to distract myself from everything that's going on in the world. But I hope you and your loved ones are safe and you're well. So for today's video, I came up with this idea because basically you guys absolutely loved my Shreddy videos. So I kind of wanted to upload a video like the Shreddy app videos. But what actually happened once I finished the Shreddy challenge and kind of stopped using the Shreddy app for a while and just went back to my old way of working out, I was like, why don't I try different fitness apps? Because it kind of like opened my eyes up into the world of fitness apps again. And if you guys have watched these videos, you would have known that I did try the Tone and Sculpt app when it first came out. That is the app by Krissy Cela, I don't actually know how you say her last name. I didn't really like it much, so I was like, why don't I just give it another go, see what it's all about now. And I honestly, like, I downloaded the app the other week and I was so shocked with how even different the logo and the branding looked and how the whole feel of the app was. But now I have downloaded the Tone and Sculpt app and I'm like, girl, like, what is going on? So I did a few workouts the other week from the Tone and Sculpt app, which I'm going to share with you, and I did really enjoy them, I'm not going to lie. So I'm going to show you the workouts that I did, but obviously at the moment with coronavirus and everything like that, I am not going to the gym. So I haven't been to the gym for the last 2 days and it has been tough. But I have actually made myself my own little home gym in the conservatory, because we do have some gym equipment but I just never use it because, like, I just go to the gym. So I have resurrected my home gym and I've been working out there. It's not quite the same, but it will make do in this situation. And with me, with an underlying health condition, I've got Crohn's disease, I do need to be that little bit extra careful. So that is what I'm currently doing. So other than that, let's get into this video and I will talk you through the Tone and Sculpt app. So when you first open the app, you get to pick whether you want to do a home guide workout or a gym guide. Now, I picked the gym guide because obviously I love going to the gym and everything like that, and I picked also advanced level and 5 times a week because I feel like I've been going to the gym like 3 years now and I feel a little bit advanced, so that's the one I picked. And I'm always up for a challenge, but they do also have an expert level as well, which I don't know if I want to touch yet, but that is definitely something to keep in mind for the future. So I started off with day 1, glute and hamstrings. Now, I opened this workout at the gym for the first time and I was like, oh my god, there is so much in here to do. And I was like, I don't know if I can do all this. But when you actually cut out the warm-up and also the finisher, and then you see that there's some supersets in there as well, it's actually not that much. But when I saw all these exercises, I was a bit like overwhelmed with like, how on earth am I going to get all these done in like an hour? So I do like to keep my workouts to an hour, maximum an hour and a half, but generally it's like around the hour mark, sometimes less as well. So starting off the workout with some standing straight leg kickback. I don't usually do these as a warm-up, I kind of just like do glute bridges or things like that, so it's really good to switch up my warm-ups and get those glutes and legs activated. This was then followed by crab walks. Now, these do burn the size of your booty, so they are so good. I do also like to add a resistance band in there when I am doing these workouts, just because I find it adds that little bit of extra tension, but alternatively you don't need to do that either. And then also alternating forward lunges, probably my least favorite exercises out of the warm-up, but definitely a really good warm-up to do, and wasn't actually that time consuming. So probably took about, like, I don't know, I did them back to back sort of thing, so probably about, like, I don't know, 10 minutes max. So next we go into the actual workout. Now, I started off by doing the butterfly hip thrust. I felt like this was a little bit unnecessary when I'd just done a warm-up as well, but you know, it'll do. And then went into the barbell hip thrust. Now, you guys know barbell hip thrusts are my thing. Like, I honestly love them. Like, I feel like they make such a difference to your glute strength, your glute muscles, the way your bum looks. Like, they are absolutely insane. So 100%, if these are not in your workout routine, get them in there. So that was the next exercise. Then we went into barbell sumo deadlifts. I felt like I was a bit tired already from doing the hip thrust, because on the hip thrust you did 5 sets, 8 reps, which I felt like was quite a lot. But yeah, so I dropped the weight a little bit to do the sumo deadlifts, but did those and did 4 sets of those as well, 10 reps, which I supersetted with the barbell squat. So I was kind of like alternating between the two. I felt like these two exercises were quite like compound exercises, which were really hard to like do together, and they do use like a lot of muscles. So I mean, I don't know whether those two are the best exercises to put together, but I did it and I did struggle. So it is a good workout, but it was really tiring. So not sure how I feel about that one. So next we go into the barbell stiff leg deadlifts. I love these, and yeah, obviously because it's a glute and hamstring workout, you want to target your hamstrings, so that one is a really good one to do as well. Then we go into cable sumo squats. I love these as well. I think they're great. Such a good one to include in booty depth. So I love including cables, so yeah, definitely recommend this. I feel like by this point I was getting a little bit bored. I was just like, is this workout ever gonna end? But yeah, we will carry on. Then I did I do the dumbbell hip thrust? I don't know if I did. If I did do this, then I will include it, but I feel like after the cable sumo squat I quit. I just didn't bother with the last 2 exercises. So the last 2 exercises are dumbbell hip thrust and frog pumps, and finish off with some sprints. Absolutely did not do the sprints, no chance. Maybe more towards summer, but that's 12 minutes of sprints here and I don't think I'm feeling that. So I think I did finish at the cable sumo squats, but if not, I will insert the rest of the clips. And yeah, so I've literally just finished my first Tone and Sculpt workout and I am so sweaty. Can you see that? So bad, but it was such a good leg session. Literally loved it. But if I didn't, welcome back. So second day, what did I do? Did I do pull day? Yes, I did pull day, and I also did this with Jasper because he wanted to join. So I'm gonna insert a few little clips from that day, but generally it was very much the same. It felt like a very long workout. So start off with a warm-up lateral raise. I do really like the warm-ups in this because it's kind of like, sometimes when I do leg days, I always warm up. When I do like upper body, I do start off with like kind of like dumbbell exercises anyway, but it just kind of like reminded me to make sure I'm warming up my body and get those muscles pumping. So you start off with some lateral raises, front raises and shoulder presses, and then you go into the main workout. So from this workout, I'm gonna pick a few of my favorite exercises because there was some I like more than others, but I mean, it's totally personal preference, and I do feel like the more I actually look at these again, I feel like these are quite long workouts, but anywho. So we start off with barbell bent over rows. That is definitely one of my favorite exercises. Absolutely love it. I just feel it so much in my back when I'm like working out, and honestly, I think training my back is actually one of my like top workouts to do. Aside from legs, I absolutely love training legs and glutes, but back is like my next favorite thing. Like, I absolutely love it. So my next favorite exercise from this workout is the lat pull down variation. So you do 3 sets of wide grip lat pull down and 3 sets of neutral grip lat pull down, and I love that. Like, I love a lat pull down as well, and this is definitely a good way of doing it. I've never even thought to do like, I know it sounds really stupid, but I never thought to do wide grip followed by neutral grip straight away, which is really good. When I actually did do this workout, I did like wide grip on the actual lat pull down machine, and then I did neutral grip on this like cool like lat pull down machine, which I feel it so much in my back, so I wanted to use that one. But obviously if your gym doesn't have that machine, then just feel free to do whatever you want. Also, another exercise that I absolutely love and I loved from that workout was the cable seated wide grip row. Like, this was so good. Like, you can probably see in the clips my back working out, because honestly this exercise is so good. So 100% that is definitely one of my favorite exercises. So there was a bunch of other exercises in the pool day. I think I didn't bother at the end. Also for a finisher, they did a bunch of abs on the cables. I just hate like doing things at the end of the workout, because I put my all into the actual workout and then at the end I'm just like, yeah, I'm done. So yeah, I didn't bother with the finisher again. I just feel like with the finisher the workout is way too long, but generally it was so good to follow the plan this day. In comparison to the Shreddy app, I think the actual workouts themselves in the Shreddy app are like a lot shorter and a lot more like achievable, where I feel like in the Tone and Sculpt I was struggling. Might be because I picked advanced, but I feel like if you're advanced and you just want to do a quick workout, you should be able to. So I don't know, but yeah. Pool day was good, just long again, and there were some exercises that I didn't really bother doing, like the finisher. So we shall carry on and have a look at what the next day brought us. Now, for the final test workout that I did, I decided to try the circuit. Now, I was so impressed, like, I'm not gonna lie, like, this was such a good workout. I was so sweaty, and I find it like, doing circuits like cardio, but like a much more interesting version, and you don't feel like you're running on a treadmill for like 20 minutes sort of thing. So I absolutely love this. So I'm gonna insert some clips of me doing the circuit. But basically in the app you have you have 4 rounds of circuit. So in the app you have 4 rounds of circuits. Now again, I feel like that was way too long. I actually only did 3 of them, and I didn't also bother with the abs at the end either, because the finisher was abs again, and I feel like after 3 rounds of circuits I was just gone. I was done. Thoroughly enjoyed having the circuit in the app, like such a good feature. I feel like this is kind of like comparable to the Shreddy full body day, but I much prefer this circuit than the Shreddy full body days.
I won't make it easy for you now. You got 2 minutes of my time, and I don't really break too easily, but I'm worth it, 'cause I'll slip into your dreams tonight. Oh, so give me your all. I'll take it to Mars. Oh, I'll stick like glue inside your mind. Just watch me breaking your sweat. You're falling into me, touch me, I swear. You would do anything that I want, so keep us awake till the dawn.
Overall, absolutely thoroughly impressed with the style of the app and everything like that, and kind of like the workouts themselves. I think there are some exercises in there that kind of need a little bit of modification, such as like having supersets with 2 combined exercises. I mean, you could still superset them and maybe drop the weights than you normally would, but I feel like for me, I much prefer to do both exercises but do them separately and put my full effort into them. On the app you have the nutrition section with recipes, meal plan. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't actually tried any of them yet. The thing is, they remind me so much of the Shreddy app, and I know probably like this app and the Shreddy app are like major competitors. So yeah, I mean, I love the look of them. It's not, the good thing with this is not just vegan options. In the Shreddy app it was literally just vegan. Don't know if they changed that recently, but yeah, when I was on it, it was just all vegan food. From here you've got omelette, you've got, what else? Ooh, these look nice. Jumbo shrimp sushi, you got sea bass, you got, I mean, I'm not a big fish lover, but for you guys out there that might be. Also very similar to Shreddy is that this app also has a community feature. I just don't know what to think. Like they're such similar apps, and I feel like I like the style of the Tone and Sculpt more now than it used to be, and I think I do prefer it than the Shreddy app, which, I mean, style is not everything, and the substance and the content in the app is the most important thing, and you do get a lot of variety with both apps. And I think, honestly, I think there's not a lot in it, and I think with the Shreddy app there were a lot of glitches and there were a lot of issues, and I think because the Tone and Sculpt app has been out longer, I haven't found any issues at all with the app, so that is definitely a plus. For me, I like both apps. I think they're so incredibly similar that it's kind of hard to like say whether one's better than the other, but I think any fitness app and any app that's going to get you into fitness and encourage you to work out more, I think is incredible. So that is it from me. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I shall see you all again very soon. Bye!